Welcome to Beauties, you beauty. Let's go.
Even with that too, with the PHF in Tampa, PEI hosting USPORT's nationals right now.
That's right.
And just like we were talking about last week with the D1 NCAA, how the scores were so close and tight and all these comeback games and everything. First game, McGill and New Brunswick. 5-4 OT. Shootout.
Yeah. And it was, UNB was down. I think it was 4-1 going into the third.
Yeah.
And then scored 3 in the third to tie it up. And then nothing solved in OT. And then shootout. That's hard for me. We've talked about when you should have shootouts and when you shouldn't. And when it is that magnitude at a national championship, to me, that is not solved in a shootout.
Nope, I agree. I say we shrink the rink. We just got to keep shrinking. We go 4v4, 3v3.
Yeah.
I can't stand
the
shootout thing. And it's honestly one of our first episodes. We talked about it in soccer, the shootouts. We have to figure it out. And then,
I get it in the regular season where you want to solve games. It's entertainment value. Like we've seen that in the NHL, right?
Yep.
I understand there. Mm-hmm. But when you get to this magnitude, I don't get it.
But would you say that shootouts are as entertaining as 3v3?
Oh no, but that's I don't. We see less shootouts now because we have 3v3 OT.
Yeah.
Because there's just so much ice that
it's
the opportunity to solve a game in that is so much greater.
Yeah, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see the 3v3. Creativity of the 3v3 and. You get certain players on the ice. You start, I think that you're right. You get to this level. Could you imagine being McGill and one?
Well, and that was 2v7. So McGill, you were, and they kind of crumbled.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a big
had an
win
opportunity for
UNB.
Enormous upset, and they just. Yeah,
and then
off.
You go to the next quarterfinal game, Nipissing versus UBC. Nipissing takes it one bag all final OT.
I know.
I know. What is going on?
I know, and that again, that is actually an upset. Nipissing 6, UBC 3.
Yeah,
going in, and the upset there, and then today's game. So that was yesterday, Thursday. Today's games were more decisive.
Yeah,
U of S, Saskatchewan beating Brock 4-zip. Concordia beating PEI 7-zip. We watched the start of that PEI game in this house, and we're going to have an opportunity to talk to some of the girls from that UPEI team here in an upcoming episode. Unfortunate for them, I think they, through the first 30 minutes of the game, I'm going to call it, had a better showing than what the scoreboard indicated. It was 3-0 when we walked down here.
Yeah.
And then a 7-0 final. That's an 8 versus 1 matchup.
Yeah.
But I think you're playing in front of your home crowd, and I don't know. When you're at a national championship, it's not over for them, right? They still go into the consolation side. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. So they're playing Brock next, but I think the big game. The two big games coming up are McGill, UBC, and Saskatchewan Concordia. I think that is going to be huge.
Yeah, well, and you think of Concordia, they're coached by Julie Chu, Carol Ouellette, Lauriane Rougeau, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some epic female hockey players behind their bench.
Just
not
unreal.
Not that good old Steve Cook's not going to be able to pull it out either.
Stevie Cook always finds a way.
I know.
Stevie Cook always finds a way.
That'll be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be great.
So and again, by the time this is hitting your ears, there is a national champion for USPORTs that we'll talk about next week.
And we talked about this, we always say that because we talk all the time, but it's March is the best month.
For sports, it is. Yeah.
March is every time we talk, we're like, there's going to be a champion here. There's a champion here. There's championships and March Madness and all this stuff that's going on. March is the biggest and best sports month, I think.
And it's the one time that I'm not going to rag on USports because you can find it. They stream it through the CBC Sports app. They do stream some of it on their USPORT's website.
Yeah.
Like I watched some volleyball's going on right now as well in their national championship. So I watched some volleyball today, which the women's side is being played out of the University of Calgary. Mm-hmm. Guys is here in Winnipeg, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
IGAC.
Yeah.
Yep.